Alright, so a brand new One Punch Man chapter just came out, but this video actually isn't like completely on chapter 147 of One Punch Man. It's actually mainly focused on Vomited Fuhrer Ugly and explaining what exactly, Vomited Fuhrer Ugly is and the abilities of, Vomited Fuhrer Ugly. Now, if you wanted a chapter breakdown, there are many other chapter breakdowns out right now, from people like Zonin, Mysterious Weeb, other good content creators, so you can watch those. This video is a bit different. It's more focused on one character, a character that was pretty much the spotlight for this chapter. Well, he had the most spotlight in this chapter, along with, Awakened Garou. Well, I'm guessing it's Awakened Garou. We don't really know if it's Awakened Garou or not, but that's a, discussion for a completely different video. So Vomited Fuhrer Ugly actually shows up after Tatsumaki and Genos have a little bit of small talk here and there, and basically it's implied that they're going to work together to try and defeat Black S. But obviously Vomited Fuhrer Ugly comes in, and at this point in time, Vomited Fuhrer Ugly is like, he's really mad. He's looking for Bang, because Bang is essentially the person that made him end up like this, made him end up looking even uglier than he did, before, because Gum swallowed him. Well, I guess Gum started to digest Fuhrer Ugly, and when Fuhrer Ugly broke out of Gums, he became Vomited Fuhrer Ugly. But now Vomited Fuhrer Ugly, it seems like he's actually a lot stronger, but he's a lot uglier. And I mean, Vomited Fuhrer Ugly, I guess it is stated that the more ugly he is, the stronger he gets, I guess. But we actually see that Darkshine tries to punch Vomited Fuhrer Ugly, but Vomited Fuhrer Ugly actually comes in with a forearm melting punch to, counter Darkshine's, lariat or bazooka. So at this point, Vomited Fuhrer Ugly is actually pretty much matched with Darkshine's strength, which means Vomited Fuhrer Ugly at this point, we can safely say is like a high dragon, because at this point in time, if he's able to match Darkshine's strength, then that pretty much secures him as a high dragon. But not only was he able to match Darkshine's strength, but he was actually able to kind of overwhelm Darkshine due to the fact that he can now, release acid. He can spit acid, and he's made up of acid. So anyone that essentially touches him, starts melting, or their skin starts to erode. But we see that Vomited Fuhrer Ugly earlier actually spits on, Black S, and it shows just how strong this acid is, that it can melt through something completely. We also see someone from the Council of Swordsmen, 𝙀𝙬𝙋𝙇𝘼𝙄𝙉, get killed by this acid, because Vomited Fuhrer Ugly catches him and he spits right through his face, and it kills 𝙀𝙬𝙋𝙗𝙼. And it's actually pretty surprising, because we actually don't see a lot of characters die in One Punch Man, so I guess it's kind of good to see a character die, despite that sounding really weird. But it's actually pretty good we got a character that died in this arc, because if there were no characters that died, then it would be pretty, I guess, kind of weird, because that would just create this whole idea that no one dies in One Punch Man. But moving on, we see that even Atomic Samurai's Atomic Slash isn't able to cut Vomited Fuhrer Ugly, meaning Vomited Fuhrer Ugly is probably an above dragon at this point. So at this point, I would say Vomited Fuhrer Ugly could be an above dragon level threat. And we see that Vomited Fuhrer Ugly actually isn't even phased at all from these Atomic Slashes, meaning they did nothing to him. And we see that Vomited Fuhrer Ugly is pretty much the same as he is last time, because as I said before, Fuhrer Ugly gets stronger as he gets uglier, which is I guess it makes sense, because he is Fuhrer Ugly. So to summarize, Vomited Fuhrer Ugly is pretty much Fuhrer Ugly, but bigger, more physically stronger, and has a body made of acid and can also release acid. And apparently his body cannot be affected by things like swords, because we see that Atomic Samurai even tries his Atomic Slash and it doesn't work. Not only Atomic Samurai, but Nichirin also tries his slash, but also doesn't work on Vomited Fuhrer Ugly, meaning Fuhrer Ugly is immune to pretty much everything. And my prediction is that Vomited Fuhrer Ugly will probably be defeated by Awakened Garou. either that or, you know, Bang ends up doing some crazy shit and just ends up one-shotting Vomited Fuhrer Ugly, which would go to show how much stronger Bang is compared to, you know, heroes like Darkshine and Atomic Samurai, I guess. But apart from that, that's pretty much it for this video. If you like the video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe with notification bells turned on and set to all. And apart from that, I will see you in my next video.